All right, here we are at, I don't know what time it is. It's like 1 something in the morning. Here I am at my house, and I'm going to be heading west. This isn't going to be a really long walk, but it's going to be good. I mean, I just started, so I'm doing I went down in that direction over there, east, yesterday morning, and now I'm going to go west this morning. And eventually I'm going to do the entire circuit that I always did. That's one of the reasons I lost weight, 65 pounds, because I would walk. Now I'd go up my cousin's driveway too, but, and I have a flashlight here, you know, so, put it under my chin and make it look like, Frankenstein. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Here's my house, and let's go out to the crossroad. The little bit counts. That's what, good. And yesterday, I have let's put this on. And yesterday, you got, with this road here, it kind of goes up. It kind of goes up in a grade, and then down, and then over to the crossroad, and then I'll have to come up that one hill, and it gives you a good workout. You don't need to, go miles and miles, like the Who sang. I think that was the Who. Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of cool out here. It ain't that bad. I hope I can make it before it starts raining again. But because it's raining all weekend. Yeah. Gotta talk real soft because my aunt and uncle's dog fucking hears everything and barks all the time. And here's my cousins. Okay. Now this here, let me get this over here. Okay. This here's my cousin's driveway. That motherfucker, winds up there. I mean, it's a nice, maybe I'll do that eventually. I'll go up there. But now I want to go. And when I get back home, I think I said I'm going to do the hammer and hit the bag. I have to see. I don't really feel like that. What the hell? Now we got another dog. Never heard that dog before. So I'm going to keep the flashlight off. That way they won't see me. This is crazy. I mean, it's good to have a dog, though. So I gotta walk in the dark, which no problem. But yeah, if you want to get out, you don't need to walk a lot. Okay, you don't need to walk a big distance at first. All you need to do is just get out there and, walk 100 yards and then walk 100 yards back. That's a good start. Do that, and then add another 100 yards and another. And then eventually you'll be, walking a mile. So, yeah, I think when I'm done with this, I'm just going to shut this down. And then later on in the day, I'm going to hit the bag and everything. Put on a show everybody how much of a novice I am. But hey, you got to start somewhere. Yeah. Now I'm on a downgrade. So that slight upgrade is done. And I'll tell you what, man. I don't know how it is with you guys and calluses on your feet. I'll turn the flashlight on. But I tell you, my left foot, I froze it years ago. And I get some like ugly, nasty, painful calluses on the bottom of my feet. And it's like you can take them off. A couple weeks later, this one particular callus just comes back. Right there on the left front, right behind the toes. Man, that damn thing. I don't take it off for a while. I just suffer. It's kind of like, okay, if you want me to, buckle under there, buddy, you got another thing coming. But eventually, it gets to a point where I start hobbling, so I got to take the friggin' thing off. But yeah, I tell you, calluses. Now I'm thinking of my damn coffee at home. God, I love coffee. I think I love coffee as much as I love beer. Alright, now we got some light. I don't want to be walking around with my flashlight shining in people's windows. I'm not too fond of that. Myself, so. Oh, yeah. All right. Here we are. Let's see. I guess you can see that. I thought there's a crossroad here. All right. All right, here's the crossroad, as you can see. So I made it to the crossroad. Got a house right here. So now I'm going to go back. So that there took me like 8.5 minutes. So I guess it'd be like 16 minutes. It isn't a lot, but like I said, you keep going, and eventually, I'm doing this half and half shit as a test to see how I feel, if I'm used to it or whatever, and I feel pretty damn good. So I think the next time I go out, which will be, I guess, Tuesday morning, I'm going to do the entire thing. Because I lift weights, I work, I'm in pretty good shape. So I didn't think it was going to really be a problem. And going up this grade here, it ain't really that much. It's a slight grade. But I thought a car was coming. Sunday morning, usually you don't have that problem. Some mornings, however, holy shit, I'd probably have to get over for at least one of them. Yeah. just move a little faster going up this hill. Give me some added resistance. I ought to do this entire circuit. You know, damn, that light blinds the shit out of me. Here, let me put there we go. Gotta balance that out. That trouble light, dusk to dawn light this guy has hit me in the eyes and I couldn't see anything. You know, see how it works. I mean, now, of course, like I said, I'm going to probably do it, you know, maybe 3 days a week. And once I start push mowing, which will be, that'll probably be in a couple weeks, I'm going to cut it back to 2 days because, heck, that push mowing is over an hour of pushing a mower, so that'll give me a good workout once a week. All right. Shut the flashlight off. Don't want to get the dog all worked up. You know, gotta kind of walk funny because now my damn shoestring came untied. God, I tell you. You know. Don't want to be tripping over my shoestring and cracking my knee on the damn macadam. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a, I don't know what it is, like maybe in the low 50s. It's nice. I mean, it wakes you up. Now, eventually it's going to be in the friggin' 80s and 90s, and it's going to be high humidity, and that there's going to burn my ass for a little bit. But, you know, yeah, that'll take around 15 minutes. Okay, that's good. And today I ordered some sandbags, those lifting bags. I ordered bags of 35 pound, 70 pound, and 100 pound. So I'm going to be working out with them too. You know, just kind of do that for conditioning. But here I am, back at my house. So I'll go inside here. And that's it. It took me 15 minutes and 21 seconds. That's a good walk. As I said, what I'm going to do, I think Tuesday. Now, Tuesday I go back to work. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk the whole circuit. I just want to see how that works because I'm not winded. And maybe sometime, maybe when we get into late fall when it's not, uh, too cold outside and the mowing is done, maybe I'll go up my cousin's driveway. There's a steep fucking grade, man. And I messed up years ago. I didn't take a flashlight along one time, and I got off to the side on his driveway and cracked the fuck out of my knee. Damn, that was painful. There are parts of your fucking body that you got a high pain threshold all around, but those parts of your body, like your fucking knee, or if something, I wear earmuffs at work, and for some reason, the right earmuff always is pinching the fuck out of my ear. Damn thing gets swollen, and I can deal with it. I'm not saying I can't deal with it, but there's certain parts of your body that it's just like, yeah, pain threshold through 99% of your body is great. That 1% right there, no, never. But anyway, that's it right now. I will be back later with the hammer work and the bag work. So I'll see you then. All right, welcome back. 10:52. Now, what I did with my. Let me put this up right. I'm going to try to use this for both of the. Well, I'm going to use this here for both boxing practice and the hammer because I'm going to do it on the table. I'm going to try to. It felt pretty good without the hammer, so I'm going to see. But what I'm trying to do, I was watching. There's a guy on YouTube. He was a Golden Gloves boxer. I don't know if he was professional. Maybe he was. Tony Jeffries. I think that's what his name is. I just had his video up. Let me get his video here. All right. Yeah, Tony Jeffries. And what the video I have is how to throw the perfect jab. Okay, now, one of the things that I did whenever I threw the jab, now, what I did was I took the springs out of the bottom and I filled it, I put another 50-pound bag of sand in, so I have a total of 300 pounds. Now, this here does have some more resistance, but what Tony was talking about was breathing when you hit. And I realized that I don't breathe. I would do like and I'd hold my breath. So also, now of course, I'm kind of leaving my jaw unprotected here. I got this hand up, but with that one, when I come back, I do this. Now, the other boxer would be right-handed, bang. So that's another thing I gotta. Yeah, I don't know if that was 10. Uh, but yeah, that's what he was talking about. He was talking about using the, yeah, breathing out. Another thing that he said is what he does is he keeps a tight fist all the way through it. And he said there's some boxers like Sugar Ray Leonard would say you keep a loose fist until you hit. And I'm not going to do that. Uh, that maybe that works for some people, but I rather have a tight fist all the way through, because if you say you have a loose fist and you don't tighten it at the right time, I mean, if you practice it, yeah, you're going to be able to tighten it and stuff. But I'm just saying, if you, fuck up, you can hurt your hand. Uh, and speaking of hurt my hand, I don't have any wraps on, so I'm going to probably have to put my wraps on. That'll take forever. I should have thought about that before I. But anyway, I got my. I hope that don't fall off the back. Let me do this. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put my arm at a 90-degree angle, because I was doing this without it. And let me move this damn mouse out of the way. And one thing I'm doing with this, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm kind of flexing my arm a little bit, because I was keeping it loose in all the other ones. I don't know if you're really supposed to flex it. Maybe that ain't gonna be good, but I'm just trying it. All right. Yeah, that feels pretty good. They're still kind of tight from yesterday. Uh, Innocent Gun Irish whiskey cask. It's aged 51 days. It's Scottish oatmeal stout. You know, I was having when you eat eggs got that sulfur content in them, and then you get a lump in your friggin' stomach. So I was drinking coffee. I was drinking my seltzer water. I have a electrolyte drink. None of that helped. It just kept fucking a lump. I drank about half of this. Boom, gone. I feel better now. Before, man, I just felt like it was like, yeah. Then I thought, what the hell? Sullivan's Brewing Company, okay? This is an Irish weekend. Irish Golden Ale. Man. I love these imports, like German and Irish and Scottish and English, because of that whole I think I have a religion with that uh Viking and shit. I don't know. What the hell's this? Oh, okay. All right. Let's go over here and let's continue to try to see if I can get some of these basics down. I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit the bag again, and then I'm gonna go over and do that eye-hand coordination with that other bag. Uh, so that'll be on my third set. I'm gonna try to make it this short. My walking video took 15 minutes this morning, so I don't know. Let's see how this works. I don't know how many that was. I'm just hitting it until I don't feel like hitting it anymore. Yeah, I mean, now filling the bottom of that, I have to put that in by hand, and luckily it's wet sand. I had it in the back of my truck. I put that was the weight I used during the winter time. So I decided to take it out. Now we're in April, and April at least you get one snowfall. They call it the onion snow. So I'm looking at. I'm going to keep my eye on the weather because if it does snow, I want to put it in the back because these pickup trucks, you know, they're great if you want to haul shit. I mean, I have an 8 foot bed, so that works great. But the back end is light as hell. It don't matter if it's wet. You know, you go around a turn a little too fast, and that back end wants to come around. So I don't really know what to do. I mean, I should have weight in that truck all year round, but when it comes to in the summer and in the spring, okay, when I can go and get lumber and shit like that. Now, I don't know how things are going to go because I don't know how this truck is. It has a problem where it hesitates, and when it was really cold, it backfired. So I don't know if this thing's on its way out. It runs great otherwise. It doesn't, I mean, when it was really cold, it would do the backfiring. Now it kind of hesitates somewhat, but it doesn't do any backfiring. So I'm thinking it can't be anything that serious, but then again, I don't know. So, I mean, I'm hoping it ain't gonna. I mean, this truck here, I've had this longer than my previous four vehicles. That within a 7 year span, I had to get four vehicles, and this here was the last. Well, this here was the fifth one. Okay, so that's how bad shit was in 7 years. It was fucking pathetic. I had one that had rust from the front all the way to the back on the underside, on the undercarriage, and side to side. Complete rust. Yeah, I tell you what, man. You know, that kind of shit right there makes you want to drink a few beer. But I hope this thing's doing well. I mean, it it run like I said, it runs great. So I don't know what heck. I think I have a hole in the friggin' uh, exhaust system again. You know, you're gonna have that. All right, let's get this down here. Yeah, that kind of feels good. Like I said, I'm still kind of stiff from yesterday. 4 sets of 10, regardless what you're using, unless you're using extremely friggin' lightweight. But 4 sets of 10 with, I don't know um, what that percentage would be of my poverty. Okay, all right. Let's see, about 63% of my poverty lift. So okay, that was pretty good. That was right around the area that I was working all the other lifts. So okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get this damn thing out of the way. Wasn't in the way before. Now all of a sudden it's in the way. All right. Let's take another Yeah, I tell you what, you know, I loved ale and beer before I even drank it, and I'm gonna blame the comic book Savage Sword of Conan on that. It ain't my fault; it's his fault. All right, now let's do some hand-eye coordination, trying to get a little closer here. Probably not conventional. That conventional. God damn. I know I went to that school I went to, but conventional. Yeah, there we go. I got it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I tell you what, man. Filling that damn thing up by hand, putting sand in that by hand is a pain in the ass. But it seems to have, well, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the bag. It has more resistance. But the bottom, I saw on the bottom, the plastic, it's thick molded plastic, but it broke. So I'm gonna have to. I have a spare in there, and what I was thinking of buying was I was thinking of buying one of them stands because on the back here I have an Everlast bag. Uh, I have this Everlast bag, but the problem is all the stands that they have are not going to be high enough. So I would have to put it down in the basement. Now, I'm not going to put it down in the basement because if I put it down in the basement, regardless whether I have a weight room down there or not, I'm probably not going to use it. That's why I have all of these up here. I want them right here in the line of sight where I can walk in here and feel guilty when I sit down on my chair and not work at it. So, um, like I said, you know what? I feel like going over there and I feel like hitting that doggone bag again. Now, what I said before last week, I'm glad Bulldog said that because, you know, that is going to keep me doing this because I did it a couple times this week. I actually hit the darn thing. I'm trying to get back into that, just like with the walking. Now, wait a minute. Did I do this? No, I didn't do this. All right. Well, let's go over here. Got to move this back. My Man, I don't know. I thought I did it, but I guess I didn't. All right. Now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to try to do that eye hand coordination shit again, and then that's going to be it. It's going to be it. I'm going to have to. Well, that's tough. I'm trying to do this, and then I got all messed up. All right. Yeah. Shoulder's starting to, you know. But anyway, uh, yeah, now I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. I got those three in. I did some of that. Probably I'm gonna work the bags again and try to get this shit down because he's got this like 30-minute video and all these, and I'm thinking, okay, I better just focus on one. Like Bruce Lee said, I don't fear a man who knows 10,000, 1,000 kicks or 10,000 kicks. He said, how is that? 1,000 kicks. I fear a man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. So that's it. I'm going to drink the rest of my beer and I don't know. I guess I'll fuck off the rest of the day. So until tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing bench. I want to do those eccentric chin ups to where I just lower myself slowly on the eccentric. And I'm going to do multiple sets of one. And I don't know if I want to do that before my bench. I think I'm going to do that after my bench. I hope it works. But anyway, that's all I got for today, and I will see you tomorrow.